there's not a single way that we tell organizations to use Jumo. The idea is we accommodate the organizations that are already using Facebook and Twitter actively, and we also offer organizations the opportunity to start with Jumo. So to be really specific, when you come in and you create an organization page, we call it a project page, similar to some of the other people in the field, because it seems to make a little bit more sense to the end user. So when you come in and you create a project page, you fill out basic information about who you are and what you do, and then you also copy and paste links to your, if you have them, to your Facebook page, to your Twitter page, YouTube, Flickr, your blog, so that all of this stuff can be immediately grabbed and put into your Jumo page without you having to go to Jumo to share it. So if you're already on your own sort of trajectory, you're loving your Facebook account, great. Jumo will collect that. Now, if you want to come in and start using Jumo as a place where you're doing most of your sort of sharing, then you can do that as well. But it's built to go in tandem with existing services, not replace them, but offer the opportunity for people to use Jumo as their home base. We expect people to be curious about a cause or an organization, just like people might be curious about a candidate, and then over the course of a few weeks or a few months, get to know that cause, or get to know that organization through email, through Facebook, through mobile, through all of these different channels. And then at a point where they feel inspired or compelled, or they feel that sense of responsibility, then we hope that they will take real action on behalf of those causes and for those organizations. So that sort of relationship building process that takes a bit of time, that tools online make a little bit easier, is at the root of our model. It should help you fundraise. There is a donate button, and people can give, and when they do, it's in a social context. It should help you from a communications perspective, because it's much easier to get your message out to an important audience. You can get videos, blogs, news, tweets, anything you want out to the people who are likely to be interested in it without really any cost except for the development of the content itself. And then it should help your program as well, and this is where it gets a little bit, it gets very specific on the organizations. If you're an education organization that's trying to recruit tutors, or if you're a mentoring organization that's trying to recruit mentors, it can definitely help you with your program there. I want Jumo to be a one-stop resource for people who want to help immediately. But I think that what is even more important than having that is a network that has people bought into the causes that are important to them well before disaster ever happens. Because this cycle of disaster happens, you give $25 because you care, and then it's gone. It's just not sustainable. That's not really going to bring people out of poverty internationally, nor is it really going to solve a lot of the problems that local communities face. We have to get people to a point where they have a cause, where they have a set of causes or organizations that they understand, and they can talk about it today when there's not a disaster, and then the day after a disaster, and really be able to support the people who are working to solve a problem. I would love to see more investment in the impact assessment and monitoring and evaluation part of the sector. I think that one of the things that, and sometimes people ask me what I've been most surprised about in entering the sector after having been in the tech world for a little while and the political world for a little while, and I expected there to be a little bit more impact assessment that happened on a day-to-day basis.
Did you see the movie The Social Network? What did you think about your character?
I did. I squeezed by and pretty much unscathed. That's why I was pretty happy about that part. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because on the one hand, it's really cool that they made a movie about Facebook. They made a movie about your life or our lives. But then it's really hard because it's not really a movie about what the beginnings of Facebook. It's sort of Hollywood's version of sex in bathrooms and all the crazy parties and like all this stuff that It wasn't really a part of the Facebook story. So, you know, I think you just have to take it in stride.